Down. Changes.
There it is. Now it looks the same.
That's better.
Rumble changed.
What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Hi.
Happy
Today.
Thursday, the
Semi-meltdown.
13th.
It's a rainy day outside.
Is it the 13th?
It's not Friday, though.
It's Thursday. the
That's next
13th.
month.
It's almost as scary, but not
Next
really.
month.
Not really.
Is there a Friday the 13th next month?
It should be, because if it's Thursday now, it should be.
Oh.
Oh, no, maybe not.
Maybe not. I'm not good with numbers.
You know,
I do.
it happens.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, we got a. Those
I
of you
gotta
that don't
look.
live here, we got a.
Oh,
lot, we
it
got a lot
jumps
of
to
rain tonight.
Saturday.
Funny.
What kind of crap is that?
Wow.
Numbers are hard.
I don't get a Friday the 13th
Wow.
until June.
Fucking wow.
Just wow.
Just wow. Hey.
I don't get one till June.
So it rained a lot today.
It did.
I was unloading a scissor lift and got just dumped on. It was
Pound
super
it.
awesome.
Oh.
Walk through.
Pound it, brother.
Fucking rain.
Pound it, brother.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what happened.
Oh, brother.
What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody tonight. Yeah, it's been
We're
a hell
going
of
to
a-
miss two of our good people.
it's been a hell of a week. I know they're on a cruise.
They are on their heavy metal cruise.
I know.
Heavy metal.
Just having a blast.
Who's
having
on
a
that
good old-
cruise? What
having
bands?
a good
What
old
bands
time.
are they?
I think
cruising
there's a
with?
ton of them. Like it's like
don't
all
know.
heavy metal lovers and
But
yeah.
like, aren't there like 80s bands on there and stuff like
there-
Poison or
yeah, it's all the like classic
Alice
rock
Cooper.
stuff. Yeah,
the surviving members of Def Leppard?
I'm sure.
That kind of stuff.
The one Kiss that's left.
Christine said it was hot there. She got our weather.
Oh yeah. Where's she again?
It's not hot right now.
What's
Ohio.
hot there though, Christine? 50,
Ohio.
45.
Let's see. Right now it is.
I can tell you what it is where Christine is. I got her on LoJack.
It's
Hold on.
52 right now here.
Did you say LoJack?
I do. I
Is that a
put
thing still?
weather thing in here.
It is
LoJack was
She
an
is
interesting
in-
thing.
Hold on.
75. she said.
Terrenceville is the closest one, and it's 62 there right now.
Nice. You're 10 degrees higher than us.
Mm.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it's supposed to be 80 tomorrow.
That thing's blowing like crazy. I could hear it through the microphone.
We can't.
Let me turn it down.
It's-
I
Jack-
turned it up because
Jack-
it was hot in here.
Jack's probably freezing.
Jack's
He was-
loving it.
I'm good. I'll take it.
Well, he
I'm-
was, he
I'm-
was
Yeah, it's-
soaking wet earlier.
It's
so-
I'm dried now.
80
Okay, good.
I dried
For
out, so
them.
I'm good.
tomorrow.
She's so
Crazy. It's only going to be 53 here.
So, hey, while we're bantering on about nothing, let's
Sorry.
give a shout out to our sponsor,
The why? Oh,
Because
see,
we
I
like
was going
you.
to put it up, and
Project
he just
Y.
throws up the.
Because we like you.
It's a great
Show it now.
it's a great organization. Show
at
it now.
that.
Do it now, quick.
Do it fast.
It's a jar.
Project Y,
Because we like you.
because we care.
Wow.
I'm gonna make it a tag.
They're not going to hire you as a spokesperson.
How do you know that?
Just
I'm be like, slap this
Trust
on
me,
your
I know.
face. It'll make you not look old. Good job.
So yeah, go visit projectwinow.com. Check out their site and their
I'm
Yeah.
hoping to bring home some new products at the end of the month.
whole movement to bring back basically control over men's health again. And men taking control.
Bring
of their
back.
health. Yeah. Well, the men don't really.
Did you ever have it
Well, that's
to bring it
that's
back?
kind of the thing.
Yeah, we gotta take control of our
That's
own
kind of
health
the
and take
idea.
it back from them controlling bitches. It did it for us. Those people.
And then check out their
Okay.
podcast. Thank you, Joey. The Ycast
Why?
on
We had a
Wednesdays.
good show yesterday.
It was a great show, and it's doing really well on YouTube.
It was a really good show yesterday.
Why?
It was one of my favorites.
Talked about relationships.
Oh, I
Talk
should've
about
been there.
relationships and how to present yourself better and how you have to have confidence in yourself and make yourself available. Because if you don't make yourself available, how's anybody going to come talk to you?
Yeah, she had a lot
if
of great
you're
points.
like,
Wait, you got relationship advice from a girl?
yeah,
That's what she does for.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's what she does,
for
yeah.
a living. Yeah, it was really good. It was.
Not like a Dr. Ruth type, right?
no, she does like, I'm going to honestly say like marketing,
She markets relationships?
but like she markets yourself.
Oh.
So she shows you how to be like confident in
Ah,
yourself.
She's like a
and
dating.
aware
I
and-
guess a dating counselor.
I
maybe?
mean,
So like,
Yes and
was
no,
it
that
Hitch?
wasn't
Was it
really
Hitch?
her-
Will Smith played Hitch? That movie?
Oh yeah.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that was.
No,
I don't know if that's a real job.
She
but,
was
like,
she was
really
incredibly
good.
she was incredibly knowledgeable, and she was such a good guest. She was very upbeat the whole time. It was
Talk about
it
a
was
bunch
good.
of stuff. It was a
very,
really good show.
very engaging.
Is she married?
Yes,
I was like, I don't know.
I would hope so.
I don't remember that part.
It's just
What?
like
she was either married or has a
Been married.
has a boyfriend.
Yes,
Well,
I
she
don't know
was
if
married
is
once
married
before,
now.
but she may have a boyfriend now. I can't remember exactly.
I don't remember.
But
I don't know if we asked.
I would have.
I didn't.
I don't know. Let's put this bitch to the fire. Here
But
we go.
it was a good show though. Go check
was
it
very
out
good.
on the Ycast. Found on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify. It's
You're on the
definitely-
Spotify now?
Oh yeah, they're on Spotify.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So
I don't listen to anything. else.
Everywhere you get your fine a podcast.
it's
Anywhere you find your stuff.
it's definitely worth checking out. So
Hell
Yeah, it was good.
word.
all right, so
On that note,
got kind of a little
I
bit
don't know
of
what
a
on that note was about. but I was going
polarizing
with it.
show tonight for you guys.
I love
so-
polls.
I know you're gonna love this
This
one.
would be great.
So
Show us a picture.
been hearing a lot. Been hearing a lot about our good friend Rosie O'Donnell the last couple of days on the news.
I need to turn that
and
down.
talking
That's really
about it.
loud.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. I
What,
don't
the
think I.
AC unit. Yeah, no, it's super.
I think I've been out of touch. I don't know what's going on with Rosie O'Donnell. Do you have clips?
No, I don't have. I don't have clips. I didn't have time to put clips together. today.
clips.
But kind of what she said was pretty hilarious.
Pretty
but-
stupid, I imagine.
Well, it is pretty stupid.
She
So
said she sucks a wiener.
you go ahead and bring it up, Joey.
Oh no, she doesn't.
Oh wow.
So we're talking about celebrities that left the U.S. for political reasons.
Yeah, it's all for
Man.
political reasons.
And it is 100%.
Hold on, is there anybody that would upset me?
So
Nope.
So she literally said, until there's equal rights for all American citizens, we might consider coming back or something along those lines.
Or she's not coming back till
Where
every
did she
American
go?
citizen
Yeah.
has equal rights.
So
Whatever.
we'll get into that. We'll get into where she went. So I have a list of
She went to Taco Eaters. What? I heard Joey in my ear.
because he's got his mic turned on.
I was like, what happened?
Like what? All I heard was taco eaters. What?
I said nothing about tacos.
She went to the Taco Eaters Island.
Well, Ellen took off because of Diddy.
She went to the Taco Eaters Island too.
Yeah, Ellen got diddied.
Yeah, she was a Diddy
Yeah.
person. So
Well, and that's another thing, like that everybody's kind of talking about is it really the people that are leaving? Is it really that, or is it the whole Epstein thing that's coming out too?
Well, as we go through these celebrities,
it's gonna be great.
you'll have to we'll have to extrapolate on it.
Yeah, we'll have to put them in their own little piles and like. Was you a
And
kid fucker or was you a weirdo?
did you hear that?
Party rape.
I
did.
Trump exposed the whole Epstein files in 2009, and that's why they were super worried when he got president the first time,
No,
because they thought he was just gonna
I didn't hear that.
spew it all out.
blow the door open.
Yeah.
I still
Fine.
can't exactly figure out what's going on with that. Like why
Why
is-
nobody knows about it yet? I'm
why is
not
it
really
still
sure.
all secret?
Like what are we doing?
Because there's probably still people alive that it affects.
Well, of course
There's tons of people alive that
So
it affects.
They gotta wait till like the Kennedy thing until the last person dies and then they can release it.
But they haven't even done that.
Yeah.
What they're still dragging their feet
I
on the
know,
fucking
they're still
Kennedy
dragging their
shit.
feet about that. Yep.
So irritating.
It's kinda
All
crazy.
right, you ready to move forward?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So let's talk about Rosie.
This bitch.
She used to be okay.
So this is what she said. When you know it is safe for all citizens to have equal rights there in America, that's when we will consider coming back.
Okay, well, since he clearly doesn't know what the fuck that means, idiot.
And
What an
she,
idiot.
And she moved to Ireland.
With her girlfriend.
When you know it is safe for all citizens to have equal rights because it's currently unsafe
Right.
for you to have equal
And-
rights, you have equal rights, bitch.
And American citizens don't have equal rights now?
The fact that you can come and go as you please in this country.
I know,
when
that-
you're
that you
once you're a
left.
citizen. Yeah.
I'm gonna
exactly.
leave. Oh,
Yeah.
It's just depressed.
Like
She's
it's
just so
weird.
oppressed.
Like why I don't get it.
The level of delusion and craziness that they allow themselves to get pulled in just absolutely mind numbing to me.
Yep.
That you honestly left the country because what? Because
'Cause-
Donald Trump's doing what?
Yeah.
It's
And-
so awful. Oh, I was oppressing.
And this
people.
is the thing is like
Fucking
what are you really doing? You're not working. You're not interacting. Like what is your like
Who's she
what's your
standing up for?
malfunction?
Like all the people that are oppressed by whatever bullshit she's making up. Why didn't you take them with you?
yeah.
You're just gonna leave?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so horrible there. I'm gonna go. And if
Yeah.
you guys
But
live,
all the people
you know,
that
You really
aren't
think it's
safe
you think it's some kind of fucking
and don't
dystopian
have equal
nightmare,
rights,
you gotta-
you're going to leave here?
What pisses me off is that they are who they are today because they live in this country.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So why would you
all this money you have to move to Ireland came from us, hooker.
stick your middle finger up at the country that made you who you are today?
Well,
Well, regardless of how bad it is, even if it was really that
Go to
bad,
Ireland and talk
why
some
wouldn't
shit.
you?
See
Why would
what
you
they're
try
going
to
to
do
do.
something to fix it, not snivel like a
'Cause
little fucking?
Ireland isn't a free country, is
it's
it?
funny as hell though. It really is funny when you think about it. It's just the people who, you know, like the rich people in the media that are bitching about racism, systemic racism.
Yeah.
For Don Lemon to sit there and talk about systemic racism.
What
Okay,
racism
fucked
have
hard.
you seen?
You're an anchor host, marquee guy on your own show in this horribly systemically racist country. You're a fucking idiot. How they parse that and say, yeah, man, it's just clearly there's racism and stuff. It's like you're paid millions of dollars to talk on TV. That's racist. That's the system holding you down.
Right.
It's just so fucking dumb.
She was from Long Island.
I just don't. I
don't know
don't
if
get
she was
it.
from Comac or not, but she was
I do
from
love
Long
that she's gone to Ireland because she's got an O'Donnell name.
Yeah.
I hope they beat the shit
Island.
out of her.
Kick her out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her
Get outta
shit's
here,
only
fat
going to last
cow.
so long, and she thinks she's going to walk around with her wife and be lesbian lovers walking around Ireland. I don't know how well they're going to fend for that.
I don't know. Seems like they're all moving to
Bye.
London and places like that. I mean,
Please, by all means,
All these really
you're going to
open,
get
free
all right.
societies and
the
shit.
shit you do here is not going to be there.
Where Sharia law is taking over. Like, that'll work out good. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me
Tell
how
him about
that's
your
gonna go.
girlfriend, dumbass. Yeah. This is my girlfriend. And like, oh, why are you hitting me with stuff? Stupid ass.
All right. Who's next on our list? Ah, good old Ellen.
This bitch.
I liked her.
Did we all forget that she killed her last one?
What?
Her previous girlfriend.
And Haish.
Yeah, Anne Heche. Remember that?
No
Did she-
idea.
She did die, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, she did.
I don't remember. I remember
She had
that.
a car accident, and she was killed in a car accident.
A car accident?
It was a pretty wild daytime. Drove into the side of a fucking house. And then there's some cool, I don't know if they're AI pictures or not, but there's some videos of her sitting up on the gurney as they were trying to load her into the ambulance. So even though she was dead.
That's you gotta love it.
The AI stuff's just out of hand, man. Because have you seen the ones of like Michael Jackson?
You have
walking
no
out-
idea
Oh,
if
yeah,
anything.
ambulance
yeah.
afterwards. And it's like, Jesus. Can't just let them be dead. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Even if they're faking it, just let them be. Like if they want to be, if they're pretending they're dead,
Let
there's
'em
probably a good reason for it. Just
Let 'em be dead.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
The couple was very disillusioned.
Yeah. Ellen DeGeneres is running from Diddy.
Oh,
100%.
absolutely. 100%.
be. Yeah.
100%.
So
This is just a good get out of jail free card.
Well, there's just too many videos of her and him just bantering about on her show, you know, making backhanded comments about the parties and stuff.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like, okay, clearly so. She knew what's
Oh,
going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But very disillusioned.
She was a good comedian though.
I don't think that's the right word. I don't think that means what you think it means.
You're
Right.
using this word.
What did Bios the book say?
It won't go up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
It won't
weird.
go up. That's what it says.
It says sadly Rosie.
Try it again. No, it's not going.
No, it said sadly Rosie.
Sadly, Rosie shares the same birthday with me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but you have it first.
But
so
it
you're
was
fine.
his first. All right, fair
That's
enough.
weird that you can't click on it.
It's even weirder
Well,
that you
let me
guys
see
have
if
the
the
same
first
birthday.
one will. No? Why aren't they going up?
Oh, he broke it.
Are you pressing the spot?
Did your
Well-
mouse die? No,
Well, it's
clearly, 'cause
moving.
you're moving it around.
Pieces of shit.
Let me
Yeah.
let me try it. Let me see if I can do
All
it.
right.
Hey.
There you go. Now let him do it.
Yes, mother.
Take over again.
I guess you're running the show now.
No.
I guess. Ah!
It
What
quit
the-
working.
That's weird.
We got
So
a
she
broken
moved to a
finger.
town outside of London, but isn't her girlfriend from there?
No. Portia de Rossi? No, Portia. She's from Compton.
Oh,
Can you change? Can you change slides?
Chicka,
Well.
dang-doo. Yeah, he was doing it earlier.
I know.
No.
Oh,
What the
No, it
fuck?
must be almost dead or something then.
Some of a bitch. You need some batteries?
there's a charger in there. Just plug it in.
you got to throw it on the charger.
Mini Driver. Who's that hooker? I don't know. Who
Oh,
that
did
is.
she fucking lose her mind too?
I don't even know who she is. I think
You don't
I've
know who
seen
Minnie
her.
Driver is?
No,
I don't
no.
think so.
Oh, she's a weird looking chick. She was in Good Will Hunting.
Oh, okay.
She was the.
Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah,
she's done a
yeah,
lot. She actually had a really good TV show on NBC that I really liked. What the hell was it called? It was this kid with cerebral palsy, and she was the mother, and it was a really fun show.
Hmm.
I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but we watched a few seasons of that, and then they started getting weird with how much you could watch on NBC. You had to be subscribed to some bullshit, and it's like, stop making it so hard to watch television.
I like what she says here. If I lived in a red Republican state, no, I couldn't, she said. But living in California, you were somewhat insulated.
Yeah. Do you want to go and live in a bubble? Yeah. Do you run away from the fire?
Do you want to go live in a bubble? Do you run away from the fire, or do you go back and help?
Well, since they won't let you
Well,
in.
you moved to London, so I'm assuming
She's
you ran away from the
London.
fire.
London.
Yeah,
She's not
from
American, so it's not that
Go
big of a
back.
deal.
Bye bye.
It's really not that big of a move for her.
Really not that
I'm going
upset.
back to my homeland. Right, where they love me with spotted tea and all that boo boo boo.
It's crazy.
Pip, pip,
Yeah,
chill
you
and all the
did live
rest.
in California. Did you see all the people living on the side of the road? Did you miss it?
Her brother
Are they
is the Sith Lord guy,
Oh, really?
Adam Driver.
Adam, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No, okay.
that's her brother.
I didn't know that. Okay, it makes sense.
I don't actually know if that's true. I think I made it up. No, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's her brother.
I don't even know if that's true. I think I made it up.
No, it is. Adam Driver is her brother.
Sophie Turner.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. Did you ever
I
watch
don't know
Game
who
of
that is.
Thrones?
No,
Oh,
Who's
okay.
she in Game of
She was on
Thrones?
Game of Thrones. She played the
the whore with the dragons.
She,
Did I
she
nail
was
it?
the redhead sister.
Oh, there you go.
What the hell was her name in
Hooker Queen.
the show?
I remember that.
Dad, help me out. What was her name? in the show?
Ignitia.
Ignitia.
Syphilis.
The red.
Queen Syphilis.
Yeah, she was the redhead. She played the sister.
Of who?
The one whore.
Oh my God! Why you
Yeah.
asking me questions I can't answer?
Okay, cool. The gun violence, Roe versus Wade being overturned. Everything just kind of piled on after the Uvalde school shooting. I knew it
Uvalde.
was time to get the fuck out of
Uvalde.
here.
Uvalde.
Uvalde. Whatever.
Uvalde.
Whatever. It was kind of a big deal.
Whatever.
That was
So
in
it's-
Texas.
A school shooting happens. Well, Roe versus Wade didn't get overturned. It went back to the states.
No, they took away my right to kill
so
my baby.
there's that. And the gun violence. I mean,
It just again, it's just that
you like Disillusion.
Stupid ass.
Was Uvalde during Trump's time, or was it Biden's?
I don't know.
It happened right before we moved there to Texas, or like right in that.
So it might have been the end
country.
of Trump.
It was in 22.
No, I just know that whatever. Bang bang. Bang bang. Did
So
you
that-
guys see those?
If
That's
we were-
her.
Have you guys seen any of those commercials with the freaking back to school kids and like I got my new shoes and they're talking about
Oh
and
yeah.
in the background of the scenes there's all the there's an active shooter going on,
No.
but it's real subtle. So like the kids are like showing off their trapper keepers and their new shoes and stuff, and you just see kind of chaos starting to happen behind them. It's fucked up commercials, man. But they're I don't remember what the hell they're for.
I'm like, that's terrible.
Oh, it's actually, it's really good.
Because that is kind of how it happened.
Oh yeah, well, that's the thing. You're just going about your day, and next thing you know, fucking lunch line's getting shorter.
Well,
Like,
and
where's
this is-
everybody going? Oh,
Right,
fuck, there's a
and-
guy with a gun.
And this is the thing is I'm like, if we're really concerned about gun violence in schools, where are armed people? Oh, we don't want them? Yeah, you don't give a shit that much then.
Well, if Uvalde was in 22, like Joey said, then that was during Biden's reign, not Trump. So don't use
Yeah, it
the
was
Trump
in
as an
May
excuse.
of 22, and we moved there in April.
Yeah.
Well,
But it makes them sound that way.
I don't think the presidency has ever really had much of an effect on
Yeah.
the shooter thing. The shooter thing is just kind of its own little monster.
Surprisingly,
because-
it does go in
Well, because here's a fucking shocking
it does go in
statistic for you.
waves, which is crazy.
But what's interesting is you'll notice that people who do school shootings aren't real worried about gun laws.
No,
So it doesn't fucking
Shocker.
matter. It doesn't matter who's in charge.
just
you're
like
willing-
those crimes.
If you're willing
Like
to
they
load up and
don't.
go to school and start shooting people, you don't give a shit who the president is because you're batshit crazy and your agendas.
You already got your own mental health issues. Gee, ding,
I'm
ding,
gonna go
ding.
make sure people remember me.
Well, if you say it's not, that has nothing to do with the president.
Stanza Stark. That's who it is.
Sansa.
Santa Bar. Santa
Um,
Claus.
Alex Jones would disagree with you.
I know. Oh, I don't know that. I assume that. And then there again, I don't know.
It's all mental health. That's what it goes down to.
Alex
Like,
Jones is clearly more connected than I am, But I also think that Alex Jones is very one-sided. He thinks one side. It's very easy to know what side of an issue he's going to fall on, but just whatever it is, and that's okay. I'm not saying he's wrong. He really is. Usually he's right about stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've not heard his argument for why who's president makes a difference in the school shooting thing.
I don't know why it would, but it really does go in that kind of, it follows that trend.
Does it though? I don't.
It really does.
Statistically, I don't know
We did an episode on it
how
with
that
CTC,
works out.
and it really did follow it, which was crazy.
Why.
I have no idea why.
What are the theories on? What do people think?
We didn't get into
We didn't get into that. We just went into like school shootings.
So statistically, school shootings happen more during a Democratic
Yeah.
row? That's fucking weird.
It's super weird. Like I don't know why.
Well, that makes me think it's more of the what do you call it? What's that book where they talk about that, where you release all the mentally ill people and you arm them so that you can get the people to see. You want the citizens to start rallying and crying to remove guns.
It's like we were dropping bricks off out in the street.
Yeah, exactly. If you
But it's kids, and kids are already, you know what I mean? It's not like there's adults that are coming in. That would make more sense. But like,
but if you ramp up that violence and you get people convinced that, you know, there's
They're
some
being
regulation
attacked.
that we can make
That's
make it go away,
that's
then
true.
you get the guns out of the hands of the people.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't.
Of course not. I understand, but this is what I'm saying. That's the only way that I would see that why the Democrats would why it would happen more during Democrats is if they were intentionally arming people that were mentally ill to go out and commit these crimes with the intention of getting it
ramp it
in
up.
the public
Yeah.
sphere, so that
there's more. There's
right,
more.
we need to you know Patriot Act kind of
I
shit.
get that.
If
I get
you're,
that.
and I've always said this, and I believe this wholeheartedly, if your motive is to kill somebody and to cause harm, you're going to do it no matter what. So
No,
if you don't have
absolutely.
access to a gun, you're going to find something else.
But
This
if you're, it's like going to a rock concert and getting in the mosh pit. When you go to that rock concert, your intention isn't really to get in the mosh pit. Like, doesn't sound like that great of a fun idea. I'm just going to be, you know, pushed around or whatever. But once you're around everybody in that energy and everybody's talking about it and like doing it, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to do it too. It's that herd mentality. Like, you kind of just get looped in. So if people are talking about it more, like I get Jack saying, when you let the crazies out and they're like, oh, do this, do this, do this. And it's that underlying incentive.
So you're saying they're all copycats.
Kind of.
Okay.
Well,
it's all attention.
this much is true. Like the reason why the cigarette companies weren't against all the anti-smoking ads that they had to do was because it's
They were making tons of
still
money.
ads.
Yeah.
It's smoking ads. It doesn't have to be positive or negative.
Good or bad, you're still smoking.
The more it's out there in the conversation, the zeitgeist or whatever, it just propagates itself. And the same thing is with the shootings. This was said, all of the negativity in news is unnecessary, but it also spurs more of it. You know, I mean, if you have somebody in your family that's brutally murdered, you are affected.
Right.
You are
of course.
aware.
Yeah.
It's an awful thing.
Yeah.
Why does anybody else need to know? Why? Especially if it's happened within your family.
Right.
Yeah.
If you know who did it, but they will put that on the news like crazy.
Yeah.
I can always still remember there was in East Mesa, this guy did this awful thing to his daughter and they reported on the news. And I'm like, why the
And
why,
reporting
why
it,
do I
reporting
need to
it,
hear that?
reporting
Why
it,
does
reporting
anybody
it.
hear
Yeah.
it creates itself. So the whole shooter thing, the first guy to run a 4-minute mile, was he exceptional? No, but he broke that ceiling,
Barrier,
and then it's easy. Now every high school kid on the planet can do it. Has to play a sport. So it's like, are we physically that much different, or is it sort of, oh, it's easier now when somebody else has done it?
Right.
And it's the same thing with the shooter thing. This was, and everybody knows that.
You're
The
opening
more
up
we
that.
report and talk about it, the easier it's going to be for the next person. Are they copycats? No, it's easier.
Now they have an idea. Now they have a thought.
They're
now
clearly
it's
not
in-
scared of
yeah.
dying. They're clearly don't have any, they just
No,
want
they
to do
have
their
the
thing. They
mental
want their moment. That
issues
sounds
to go
fun,
behind
whatever
it.
the case
Or
is.
they want the attention.
But the reporting on it does make it easier for
Well,
the next one to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know that not
It's that,
reporting
like,
on it would make it never happen
Fear
again.
mongering
But
almost.
either
Yeah.
way. I'll be different when I'm in charge. That's all I can tell you. Fuckers.
Oh,
So these are ones that didn't leave the country, that
oh,
threatened to leave
I was
the
so
country.
excited. I was like, where did he go?
So those are the only ones I can
Oh,
find that actually
fucker.
left the country to this point.
Yeah.
You want to know what sucks? Is I
We ain't
actually
fleeing.
liked him
Much.
until he got up and did that whole like.
He's an idiot.
I'm-
He's just flat out an idiot.
Honestly, I'm glad that I'm able to separate, because I still like his movies.
I do. I still like his
don't
movies,
give a
but
shit
like
about
I
that
liked
stuff.
him a lot more before.
Well, I don't. It hasn't affected the way I
Do your
see him
job.
as an actor. I don't need to hear him talk about anything because he clearly doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No.
Or either that, or him and Trump had a fucking dick comparing contest and he lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's his hatred for Donald Trump is so bizarre.
crazy.
It's like, did he fuck your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, he's
like,
probably-
did he? What happened?
He's probably in Epstein's.
He's on Epstein's list, and he knows he's
Patriot,
coming
and,
out.
Yeah, he knows it's coming out.
Oh.
See, that's what's so funny. He's like, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Robert De Niro was on there, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like that makes any sense. I don't know what his issue with him is. And I don't know.
It's
we'll probably
he
never know.
has a like pure personal issue.
No,
with
it's
him.
hatred. It's pure hatred.
Yeah,
like-
it's so weird.
Why do you hate this man? I don't understand, and I don't understand where it came from. Like, there are so many people that just truly hate him. I can't be in charge if he's in charge. Why?
And the ones like Oprah that were friends with him,
Yeah.
supported him,
Yeah.
asked him to run for
Pictures
president.
of him before with that.
Straight up
Yeah.
said, "When are you going to run for president?"
That's like Hillary Clinton and
fucking-
him have pictures together, and it's this interview, and
They
she's
were
like,
friends.
when are you gonna run for president?" And he's like, ho ho ho. Well, now you're pissed that he is. Oh, because he beat you? Okay, thanks.
They were friends, and he supported them.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, he was a donor for them. He was a Democrat most of
Absolutely.
his life, and that's some hard to come to terms with for a lot of people. It's like,
You switched sides? You threw us under the bus? Yeah, because I realized what y'all fuckers were doing.
well, there's that, and there's also the simple fact that he couldn't have won as a Democrat. He had to run as a
Yeah.
Republican because the Democrats had lost their way.
Oh,
They didn't have a strong enough
absolutely.
platform to run on.
Yeah.
Plus, the stuff that he wanted was old school liberal shit. That
Yeah.
isn't.
I think he's literally old school Democrat.
Yeah, he likes money. He likes
Yeah,
pussy,
absolutely.
but he also thinks that people should just be able to do what they
That
want to
people
do.
should,
That's what
and they
freedom
should be
is.
able to have their companies and have their jobs and do their stuff, and we shouldn't be
And
taking their
anybody.
money.
Black people, white people,
Doesn't
give a shit.
matter.
He's not.
Right.
He's not.
Yeah.
Doesn't care about the race.
Doesn't
care about
care.
the sex. Equal opportunity.
Cares about
freedom.
America, cares about laws, and lets it be.
Freedom in America first is is kind of his
Pretty
lifelong
simple.
record. You know,
Yeah.
And exactly.
he's stuck
never
with it.
strayed from that.
he's never
No.
straight. He's always thought that China was ripping us off
Mhm.
and that
Yeah.
the other countries were ripping us off. There's just hours and hours of footage of him talking about we're getting a raw deal. We're getting screwed over by NATO and
Yeah.
all this bullshit. And
Yeah.
it's
What
gotta
are we
stop.
doing with this?
Why
Yep.
are we just taking the ass by all these people? And so he got a position to do something about it.
Yeah.
He's doing something about it.
And now he's got the plan to be able to do something about it. The first time he was unprepared.
Yeah, the
Just
first
too
time.
many people benefited from.
Well,
everything that's been
exactly,
happening
because
in
too
the
many
country,
people have realized
and now they're
that.
pissed.
Yeah.
It's
I can
so
see
it's
that.
just so wild to think that people can still like talk themselves into that idea that like these Democrats are not not criminal. I mean, like
Yeah.
they're millionaires.
Well,
Yeah.
and this whole like,
they don't make over $100,000. They're
Right,
making a couple
right.
$100,000 a year, and they're
And they're
millionaires,
living in a
multimillionaires. It's you,
mind boggling.
Yeah.
and it's just wild that you can
not
push yourself
put
into a
those
place where
together.
you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, nothing's wrong there. They're doing the right thing. They're good people.
Yeah.
They're clearly not, and their hatred
they're making
for Trump makes it
$120,000 a year.
even
What?
more clear. To
Yeah.
I think to anybody, that's what I just hate.
Yeah.
Because I'm always worried. I'm like, am I retarded? Do you
Do
know what I
I
mean?
not get it?
Yeah, because like it's like, is it
Am I
possible
not
that
seeing something?
I just got grifted? Because
Yeah.
it's wild.
No, it's just, and this whole Doge thing is everybody is just like up in arms about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
but-
I'm so
and
upset about it. I'm so
It makes sense. I mean,
literally.
he bought when he bought Twitter. He put an X on his back.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Everyone's just so stupid about
And what they're doing to him is fucked up right now.
What are they doing to him?
Oh, they're like destroying his Tesla plans. They're they're
they're attacking the dealerships and
Yeah.
firebombing him and shooting his
Oh,
cars.
good. That's more people in jail. I love
Nobody's
it.
getting arrested for it. It's
I
stupid.
know. It's
Let's arrest some people. I love it.
ridiculous.
Jail is nice.
Well, this is Trump was making the comment, and it'll be interesting. They'll of course turn it into a big stupid thing that this is domestic terrorism. It's 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
If you're firebombing
Absolutely.
a car dealership because it's owned by
You're attacking-
Elon
yeah,
Musk,
you're
or he's the
attacking
CEO,
businesses.
of it,
Yeah.
that's domestic terrorism.
Yep.
You're trying to enact political change by blowing shit up
Yep.
and hurting things. That's what terrorism is, you fucktards.
Awesome. Sit in prison.
You're not
I'm cool with
activists
that.
anymore.
No different than all the riots that happened.
No.
Right?
No, but those guys were
Destroying
just
businesses.
peaceful protesters.
Peaceful protesters. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, we were just throwing bricks. That was peaceful.
Yeah, there's so much
Wow,
mental
she looks
illness just in the
terrible.
public sphere.
Well, she's got to be what?
Her surgeon did not do her well.
Yeah, she did. She looks like a porcelain puppy.
She's got to be 80 by now, right? How old is she, Barbara Streisand?
Let me Google that.
I don't know.
Do that.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
She's got to be up there.
Her eyes are all tweaked sideways.
She's always been that way, though.
Not that bad.
Oh, yeah. She always looked like she got kicked by a horse.
Oh, well, and she's right on
82.
time.
She's 82.
82. Wow.
Where did you?
It's so weird because it's like
Where did you hear 82 from?
it's from Joey.
just said it.
Oh, I did so miss that.
I think it's funny when people that are in Hollywood like this, it's like at some point it's okay to give up the ship and realize you don't have to try to look fuckable anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
At 82 years old,
You're good.
you shouldn't be desirable.
Right.
You shouldn't be hot.
No.
It's a level of kind of ew. Just knock it off.
Once you hit like 65, just let it go. Again, how much work does that take? Once I hit 65, I'm letting it all go. What does it matter? I'm going to have chickens and goats and be out in the middle of nowhere. I'll be good. I don't need nobody.
I mean, look at Keith Richards. He doesn't give a shit. Right?
Yeah, well, because he's a guy. Look at Caitlyn Jenner and go, oh my God.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you trying to look fuckable?
What are you doing? Nobody is going to touch that. Trust me.
For real. Like, who's going to pursue her and like, oh, I need some of that. Yeah.
That's great.
And I think she's talented, Barbara Streisand. She's very
Oh,
talented.
yeah, she's no
Oh,
question.
extremely talented.
No question. Most of the people that are in that level of entertainment are talented or have some skills, obviously, that puts them above. As much as I hate Rosie O'Donnell, she had something going on.
She was hilarious
able to
back
reach
in the day.
that level of popularity because she has something that was marketable.
Yeah.
And, you know, I hate her too. You know, I hate Kenny Chesney too. Not because he's not talented, it's because he is talented and it pisses me off. You know what I mean?
The exact opposite, actually.
Full on haters. So, like, that's the thing. When it comes to those people, they're talented people. But being talented doesn't make you fucking smart. It also doesn't make you right. Like Bono and his bullshit, you know, rock the vote kind of stuff. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, why are we listening to you? Why do we listen to these people for that political commentary and stuff? It's like,
oh, because their music's great. Okay.
They have no more insight or
listen to their
intelligence about it.
music.
It's like so stupid that we
like, what are we
give them
doing?
the level of credit that we do. I need to know what Justin Bieber thinks before I can vote.
Right. Yeah. Christine said, hell, I let it go when I was 50, when I hit 55.
Good job.
Hell yeah. So ridiculous.
Look at this. What the actual hell?
Now Cher, she's never.
She looks a little bit like Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, it's very. She's got three.
Actually,
lips
she kind of
there.
like Barbara Streisand, Miss Piggy, and just a dusting of Dolly Parton.
I was gonna say she looks like a fucked up Dolly Parton.
She does kind of look like a mongoloid
Look
Dolly
at her
Parton.
titties are all sideways. And the funny thing is Cher never had boobs.
How old is Cher, Joey? You got
I'm looking.
Oh, she's older than Barbara Streisand.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
Why did it bring up Cher, the regular Cher?
I don't know. That picture is ridiculous.
That's terrible.
Oh,
One boob's bigger than the other. Girl,
'cause
what are we doing? You paid for
It's
those.
spelt the same as. No, it's not. Never mind. My
I'm
bad.
going 72.
How
Here
old
we
is-
go.
No, she's got to be older
No,
than that.
she's
older.
she's 78.
That's it.
Wow. Got it. She's younger. She's younger than Barbara Streisand. Looks 10 years
Looks
older.
terrible.
Well, she was a little. Yeah.
She started the plastic surgery a lot earlier. Look, she's got 3 lips. She's got a top and 2 bottoms.
Oh, that's funny.
Right?
Oh, wow. It looks like she's sticking her tongue out between her lips.
It's just,
I think she might
And
be.
a lopsided boob. That's bad.
Is she not sticking her tongue out?
No.
no, that's her lip,
lips.
dude. That's her lip. Totally.
You see what I'm seeing?
Oh, yeah,
now?
I know. I know what you're saying.
saying.
Yeah.
She's got 3 lips.
I don't know why Daffy Duck comes to mind. It looks like she's at an award ceremony too, or something. I don't know.
That's so scary. That's got to be an AI picture. That can't be.
No, it came
I
up.
don't think it
it's an
is.
awards picture.
That's terrible.
3
Yeah, it is a
lips on the
little-
bottom. What the fuck is that? What is that? Who is that?
I have no idea.
She has no eyebrows. And
Is
a
that-
bat around her
Is
neck.
that Sam Hunt or Sam Smith or whatever?
Oh, he is no longer a he. He is a they, and they is in a relationship with themselves.
Yeah, they is an aggressive butt plug.
That's, I'm sure, half of the relationship.
I have no idea who Laverne Cox is.
She
That she
needs some
doesn't-
eyebrows.
Money bets on whether or not she's got a wiener.
Let me look it up.
50-50. I'm gonna go 50-50.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who that is.
Who is it?
I think
At least she has 2
I think
lips.
she's a trans actress.
Oh, well then maybe she does have a wiener.
She might have been in that Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
That's what she was in. She wasn't.
Okay, so that's
then
I
you
do know who
it
she is.
She's got a wiener then.
Yeah, she's a dude that actually generally looks much hotter as a woman than that. That's a fucking terrible
That's
picture.
terrible.
That's somebody was mean when they put that one up to like, here's a picture of her.
Yeah, she looks way better in that picture.
Yeah, she looks like a chick.
Let me see.
She passes really well.
Oh, that's not terrible.
She
Yeah.
no,
Like,
when
that's
she's
a
doing her
nice
thing, she
transy.
passes as a girl, 100%. You know,
I mean,
aside
don't
from
look
the,
at
That's way better
hands.
than that picture.
aside-
Don't
yeah,
look at her
that's-
hands, but
her
like,
hands are her balls.
yeah.
But yeah, these, yeah. No, she's
Yeah, that's
actually a
terrible.
passable trans person. And as an actress,
This
if you've
isn't
ever watched
this
The
isn't
Orange Is the New
bad,
Black.
but
Yeah.
this isn't bad.
No, she's now that I know
That
who she
is
is,
terrible.
she passes.
Yeah.
But that's a
That's
fucking awful
terrifying.
picture.
Yeah, that's way better.
That's crazy.
She's trying to become a woman. Why would you let that picture get published?
Right. Yeah, Orange is the New Black. What other else?
Wieners are good for all.
Clean
Sorry.
Slate. Blacklist. She was in. He was in.
Pudding
Whatever.
pops.
Jolt.
None
Pudding
of those
pops.
things I know.
Curb Your
Bad
Enthusiasm.
hair.
Bad hair.
That's what she was. in.
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, she was a bad guy. She was a bad girl.
Really?
See the picture of her with the beard?
No.
What?
Is that are you on IMDb?
It's on that. Not well. I just went to. I googled her or him or whatever, and then went to.
Oh, now I got to
images.
Google
With a beard? Oh.
Yeah.
Laverne Cox with a beard.
Laverne Cox. Change your fucking name.
Change your last
Sure.
name.
Who's your manager?
IMDb does not have him with a beard.
I'll bring it out to you if you want.
Oh, he's actually not a bad looking dude either.
Just hauling cattle and slinging dick. Woo!
Not the one we wanted. Oh yeah, that's his. Yeah,
What the?
like there's no, it's the twin brother.
Whip out your cock and balls and play with them.
Oh, it shows him.
Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
crazy.
Well, you know.
Yeah, because it shows him right
And
here.
gross.
Right here. Here,
Jesus
I got
Christ.
this one going.
God.
Yeah, where it's right next to him. Yeah.
Interesting. So he's another one that threatened to leave.
Bye.
Yeah, go to another country and
Do
try
that.
to be a chick.
Tell me how that's gonna turn out.
Oh,
Our good buddy Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, that's not really gonna make anybody sad.
he
I
threatened-
don't know
he
what happened to
threatened
him. He's so
Both the
he
Jimmys.
makes me so sad.
The Jimmys can just jimmy together.
And really, old Jimmy Kimmel only makes me sad because I like Adam Carolla. And the two of them were
Mm.
The Man
associated.
Show.
Oh, fucking
but-
great show. The Man Show was great.
But Adam Carolla is such a conservative, though, man. He's
Well, Adam Carolla is just a
Hardcore.
human being. He's
Yeah.
not a politically affiliated
No.
person. He's just a common sense person.
no, his
always
podcast.
been
He's
that.
pretty political.
He's just common sense.
Yeah, I guess
That's what I mean. I mean, he's not party
Pushing one
affiliated.
side or the
He
other.
won't support someone who's a Republican and is a moron. It's like if you're a moron, you're a moron. He
Right.
doesn't give a shit what
Right.
your party is.
Yeah, I don't care.
And that's what I've always liked about him. He looks at a situation and goes, "Oh, that makes sense." The whole COVID thing, he was like, just common sense shit. Like, okay, it doesn't affect the fucking kids. Why are they home?
right.
Why aren't we allowed to go to the beach? All the shit you guys are doing is stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
So, you know,
that's good. But that's what we don't have anymore. It's common sense.
I remember when we went to California during COVID, and we were walking on the beach,
Yeah.
and
the beaches were closed.
well, we still went on the beach.
Oh, I didn't. What are they gonna do? Kick
but
me off?
wasn't there a sign that we had to wear a mask
Yeah.
on the beach?
Must wear a
It was
mask while on the
fucking
beach.
hilarious.
Yeah, but that's their coup de grace. They're morons.
Yeah.
His house survived.
Oh,
the
literally
fires.
every place we
And
went.
his
Carolla's-
house did?
yeah.
Oh, Adam Carolla did.
Yeah, he went down there
Oh.
to
Did he have,
study with the
did he have a
drone.
blue roof or a green roof?
No, he didn't. He did not actually, believe it or not.
Well, and when we were in California during that time, everybody had their masks on. They're all masked up. Me and you were just walking around, and I was like, I'm just waiting for somebody to say something. Nobody did.
Well, we did. We went into any place we've had our mask on, though.
I didn't.
Yeah, we did. You did. I have pictures of you with your mask on.
What mask did I have on?
There was a yellow one you
You're
had.
a clown,
I have a
man.
picture when we were on the boardwalk. On the
Did it
pier.
have a middle finger on it that said "suck
Oh,
my
yeah.
wiener"?
No, it did not.
I had one that said "fuck this shit."
Did you see the ones with the LED lights on the mouth?
No.
Those are the funniest goddamn things.
Well, did you see
When
the
you
ones
talked-
that are literally?
When you talked, the mouth would move around.
No, I didn't see that one.
I love the
fucking
ones that were
hilarious.
literally like the person's face, and you couldn't see the difference, and people are just losing their
Oh,
shit
yeah,
on the
that's funny as
planes and
hell.
everything. And I was like, oh my god, this is the best ever.
And then you got good old Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, that hooker can go. She can. Why? Okay. Now I have a question.
Bet you do.
There's a theme with all these people who have left and have threatened to leave. I'm not sure of Jimmy's preferences, but they all seem like taco lickers.
Well, Jimmy would be a taco.
Is this just a theme
Jimmy would also be a taco licker.
that
He would, yeah, he can.
I don't
He
know
would
if he is. He could like hot dogs. I'm not really sure. That's why I said I don't know his preference.
If you ever
But
seen the man
everybody
say,
else's
he's a taco licker.
like seems pretty like that same sex taco bumping.
Now you're talking.
So,
Euphemism. I've never
taco lickers?
I've never heard it called taco. licker.
Oh yeah, no, we like
What
those
are you,
taco
what are you trying
lickers.
to do?
I just plug in my phone in trying to get it charged.
It's not working over there.
The wall's not working.
Oh, because the switch isn't on.
That's
Oh, yeah.
you,
Sorry.
You knew there was a switch.
There's a switch. I turn it off all the time. I'm
You
so sorry. I'll just leave
fooled
you
me.
plugged in on the other side. I'm so sorry.
Son of a-
Don't we have a power strip on that side?
Nope.
No, we don't.
Oh,
There is
that's
no
why. Never
stripping of power.
mind. Okay.
The power has been stripped and the stripping has been
The
power.
stripping of the strip. See, and I like Whoopi Goldberg. Take
You
me back to some like singing nuns and shit. That's some good stuff. What was that?
Sister ass.
That's it for my
Was she
list. I
the-
mean, there were a whole lot more that
Oh, I
have
know.
threatened to leave.
My
You know,
land.
Why has nobody got the balls to do it? I hate to say it. I kind of like props to the 3 who left.
Samuel L. Jackson was one. He said he made a statement. I didn't put him up here, but
Oh, there's tons of them.
he made a statement last.
this
He
fit.
was on Kimmel's show and said about Trump, because if that motherfucker gets in office, I'm
Tons of them
I'm
did.
leaving the country.
Tons of
or
them
something
did.
like that. You know,
I'm sure every single buddy did.
Virtue signaling morons. And to what end? To like, you
I'll
know,
put you on the bus. Where are we going?
I just could you imagine what if he hadn't won? Like if Donald Trump hadn't won, do you think what do you think would be
Republicans
going?
would be leaving.
Well, I mean, what would we be doing? I mean, clearly people would be upset, but then what would we be doing?
Oh my God, what would we be doing if that hooker was in charge?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't
Just
even.
fucking
like-
eating
oh
Cheetos
my
and fucking
God.
having mimosas on the
I
front
can't
lawn. Just
even
like, I can't live.
imagine.
No, honestly, we'd probably be at war right now.
Well, yeah.
With who?
With
Take your
everybody.
pick.
I mean, yeah, we would definitely be, or we'd be attacked by now.
Oh, absolutely.
Something would have happened for sure.
So just, I can't even like.
I mean,
That's mind-boggling to me.
I think it was
What would
good
you
that
even-
Trump got in and started just doing his shit
Immediately.
Right away, right?
Yeah, no, I
Because
agree.
I
Yeah, I'm
sent a
not playing
message
games
out.
with
I
I
think.
love that he was ready and just
Well, oh my God.
start
All
doing
the
shit.
stuff with Russia and Ukraine
Okay.
and this whole, you're siding with Russia. No, he's siding with the American people. This is not our shit show.
Yeah, he's never
Have fun.
changed his view on it.
You're right, Joey.
Yeah.
I do like
Joey might have died.
do appreciate the fact that the Democrats are like prices are still expensive. He said he was going to fix it, and he didn't fix it. It's like shut
It's
the
been
fuck
12 days, bro. Simmer the fudge
up.
down.
Not even so. It's just so funny that they're like that. Just so over.
It takes a minute because it took y'all fucking time to fuck shit up. Now we got to fix
I
it.
heard something on Facebook, and I don't believe anything I read on
No,
Facebook.
not at all.
But they were saying that Trump said on his speech, he said people need to stop crying about the price of eggs or something like that. Did you really say that in his speech?
I think they
I don't
need
think
to stop
I don't
crying
think he
about it.
said it like that. I think the general thing was that the price of eggs is up, and there's reasons for that, and things will get changed.
If you don't want eggs, don't buy
I
them.
can't imagine that he said people need to stop crying about the price of eggs. But who knows? He might have said it, and
I hope he did.
don't give a shit. I don't give. This is the thing. Is like
What does
people
it
put so
matter
much
how
stock
he said it?
in what he
Stop
says.
whining about it. Y'all aren't whining that gas is $5 a gallon.
Right.
I'm
But I don't-
whining
I don't-
about that.
I care less about what any of them say and more about what you're doing.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
What are you doing? He's done
and how
some
it's
good
affecting me.
things.
And
so
even
far.
like I said, even when Biden was in office, I didn't feel a lot of negative effects in my life personally. My job was still all right. Things were,
Gas
shit was
sucked.
expensive. Gas was the most
Gas
expensive it had
sucked.
been in a really long time. But beyond the gas thing,
That's pretty much it.
I can't
Yeah.
say that there was a whole lot
Personally-
different. There was a lot of shit going on culturally that
Oh, yeah.
seemed like a real pain in the ass that I'm kind of glad is changing. And on the other hand, if it didn't, I wouldn't care.
You just don't deal
You know?
with it though. That's the thing is when people be stupid around you, you just don't deal with it.
I'm
Same as I do.
not in
like,
school.
That's not my
I'm
problem.
not in school. I don't deal with, the issues
I
that
don't
are
have
going
kids
on in
in
school.
school, yeah.
Right. So if they want to put furries and litter boxes in there, it
Go
doesn't
for
affect
it.
me really. I don't give a shit.
Bitch about the school you're in and
Ga-
pull your kids out.
Gas isn't going to change until we start drilling here.
Yeah.
It's not going to change.
No, that's why
because-
it's now the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
Because he said you can't drill in the Gulf of Mexico. So he changed the name.
He's pulling a Prince move.
Fucking hilarious. That's great.
Really, I mean, that's what it is.
So we started drilling down
Prince
there.
called
which is
himself
good.
the artist so that his contracts weren't
Could be.
affecting
Yeah.
him
So he
properly.
wasn't like non-compete. Yeah.
Because that's what it says in
Yeah.
the legal language of the
Yeah.
contract. It says the artist. So he's changed it to the fucking Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America because you're not allowed to drill in the Gulf of
Now we're cool.
Mexico.
Gulf of America. It's good.
It's a very smart move because
Yeah.
people are so pissed and angry about him changing the name. No one's understanding the fact
Why we did
that
it.
he's done it to
Help
skirt
you.
laws that already exist that forbid you from drilling for oil in that
Right.
place.
Right.
Oh, it's something different now.
Oh,
okay, cool. It's
Really that
fucking.
dumb.
I love that kind of shit, but it's irritating at the
But
same
it's that
time.
little shit, and you're like, why would I spend the time to fight the law and try to go back on it when I could just change the name?
Right, because it would be a lot harder to get,
Oh,
Those laws
and
repealed.
tons of
Envi-
time.
and plus then you wake the environmentalists up and they start paying
Yeah, and
attention.
then what
It's
are we
like,
doing?
"No, you can't
What?
do
He's
that."
changing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spotted owl must survive.
Yeah. I mean, it's still what, $3.65 a gallon?
I don't
It
know.
was
I
the other
just
day.
filled up and I have no idea.
It's still
This
kind of
morning.
It's still
expensive.
high. It's still high.
I wouldn't be mad if it got cheaper, but things don't generally get cheaper.
Oh, I'm not gonna be mad. See, and this is the
They
thing.
will, though. They will go down. Prices
They will go down. And
Not
this
right
is the
away.
thing. Like, I know that gas is never going to be 99 cents again. Like, we were way past that in our life. That's fine. I'm cool with like 250s. Right? Like, I'm not going to be mad about 250s.
Well, even as expensive as it is, for the most part, we figure it out. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, you
gas
still,
is
yeah.
expensive.
Life is what
I
it is.
still
You got
buy
to put
it,
gas in your car. You got to
It's
put eggs
expensive. I
on the
bitch about it
table.
every
Just
time.
suck it up, boo boo.
but you know,
Maybe you won't get the Starbucks.
Let me ask you this. How many gas stations in America are owned by Americans?
oh, I don't know. A few.
Sinclair.
There's a few.
Sinclair's about the only one, right?
Sinclair's
you
the
mean-
only one
wait.
in Arizona.
You mean as far as the corporation on the corporate level?
And that's drilled in America and
don't
refined in
actually know.
America.
There's only like
and-
4 gas. There's only like 3 oil companies anyway.
There's,
I don't know.
There's OPEC, right? There's OPEC. There's
Gas stations are
Exxon,
different, but
there's-
Sinclair is drilled and everything else on there. Like all of that's theirs.
There's only like 3 or 4 actual oil companies or something.
Yeah. Oil companies. Yeah. What are we doing, weirdos?
I just wonder that, if we really drill here in the States, how low could we get gas prices? I mean,
Wow,
Oh, it
that's
got
cheap.
what? It was $1 something when we were drilling here last time. We
There's-
got under
there-
$2.
There's no reason that we couldn't lower the prices, but there again,
What, Christine? What the fudge? Seriously?
289 in Ohio.
the thing is if they
Ours is not.
got to find that sweet spot where they can make the price lower and still be profitable.
But they
Good.
can be They're making profit hand over fist.
I understand that, but I'm saying that's the key to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because
if you're
you have-
importing it and you're driving it around, like one of the things that
well,
was,
that's the thing. You have the truckers. You have everything else that's just gonna go into it.
one of the things I was watching the other day was talking about products in general, and like things like laundry soap. Liquid laundry soap is an incredibly wasteful, overly priced thing. The reason it is because it's liquid. It doesn't need to be liquid. The water in those products, all the products that contain water,
So much water.
can be shipped and moved without the water.
Yep.
And it drastically reduces the
cost
cost,
of
the
it.
packaging, the shipping, all that shit.
Right.
But they don't do that. Why? I don't know.
Because you can get paid for it. Yeah.
So it's one of those things
It's-
that's sort of a cultural changes and people understanding how things work, and businesses who have fiduciary responsibility to stockholders.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to do stuff that'll make them less money.
No. No.
So
why are you
it-
going to
even,
take a cut?
Even in that, you would there needs to be a little bit of, and I know everyone's going to call me a fucking pinko for this, but there needs to be some changes in the regulations so that it's not forced it's not an action of law that they can't take a loss this time.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to take a loss so that we can change the
Bring
fucking
stuff
dynamics,
down.
so that you
Yeah,
can change
absolutely.
the paradigms that exist.
And
Those
whether that's
have to happen.
whether
and-
that's a tax cut, whether that's whatever, so they're not taking it off the top
well,
end.
this is the downside
Something
of
like
capitalism.
that has to happen.
The one downside of capitalism is with all that stuff that is backed by law.
Yeah.
you can't not make a profit.
Yeah.
You can't make a decision as a board or as a CEO
Unless you're
that
bringing stuff
makes
in.
your company lose money.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
Your main goal is to make
that's
as
the
much
problem,
money as
because
possible.
you can't make that adjustment. We need to make that adjustment where we go, hey, let's go ahead and make $1 worth something again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is to across
Make
the
that
board
cut.
reduce costs and stuff. And you can't do that if the constant push is profit.
Right.
My costs on my materials for my business went up 120%.
Mhm.
120% in the first 8 months of COVID. They haven't gone back down.
They haven't gone back
No.
down,
At all.
No.
And
Why?
you know that
Steel prices went down,
Yep.
but my
labor's
materials
back
still
at-
cost the same. That's bullshit.
Yep.
And it's because everybody
they
said, well,
realize
fuck
they
it.
can make
Price
that
went
much.
up.
Mhm.
Everybody's used to it that deal with it. You know,
Yep.
it's just one of those things. It's like inflation doesn't happen magically. We are a component in it. And if businesses just decide, well, prices went up, so let's raise our prices too,
Yeah.
and we all just get on the merry-go-round, then guess what? Yeah, inflation
Well,
sucks and it fucks everybody.
And that's
Someone has to be willing to go, hey, you know what? Let's dial it back. Let's
Yeah.
figure it out. And if everybody just did that, you could reduce the numbers. And does that make us more wealthy? I don't know. I'm not an economist,
well, and
but
that's-
I just feel like there's somewhere in there. I'm living charging much less than my competitors, and not to try to undercut anybody, but just because I can survive on that.
because you know you don't need to make
I don't need
all these
to rate
X's of
people to make a
dollars.
good living.
Right.
No.
Right.
I still make a great living.
Well, and that's the same thing as my dad.
Yeah.
My dad has a tire business. He charges a lot less than all the other guys, but they know you only call him between 6 and noon. If you call him at 1 o'clock, he ain't doing it today. He's old. He ain't messing with it. He's going to see you tomorrow morning. And that's fine if you want to call him and book him for the next day. But he's not going to do it because he knows how much money he needs to make to live. And that's it. He's not out here to make millions of dollars. He's out here to keep himself busy and pay his bills. So it's that simple.
Yeah. I mean, we see it. We see it with our company. We see
Oh,
it, you know,
terribly.
it's like,
Well, and again, as soon as it's like having, what is it? You see the videos of like the two watermelon seller guys, and he has a $5 and he has a $5, and then they're selling it. And so then he goes down to $3 and then he sells all his. And so the other guy goes down to $3 and then he buys all of his and then ups his to $10.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like you're going exactly against who you're going through.
Yeah, it's
hey, you're back, Joey.
Oh,
See,
yay.
let's see if it works.
It did.
Oh, okay.
I think it did.
Like airlines are now charging for things they never did before. Example, Southwest is getting rid of free baggage.
Yes, I saw
What?
that. Yep. They're getting rid
Don't
of
you-
all bag charge.
you know, you also have
Are
to
your
appreciate.
tickets going down? Suck a wieners.
Have you also taken a moment to appreciate
That sucks.
how they oversell all the flights now?
Oh, it is so amazing.
It's criminal. It's just fucking criminal. You're selling
It
shit
truly is. yeah.
twice. It's like,
Right.
how is that not? I mean, just on
But
its face, it's fucking
for
illegal.
It's really good for the people who get bumped because you get your ticket paid for, you get extra money,
but it's really
and they
not.
usually comp you a bunch of
It's
stuff.
really
No,
not.
it's really not.
Because again, they're giving them a free $50 seat that they already sold them for $1,000.
I literally showed up.
No, they have to comp. If you actually read through
Right,
all of it,
They have to comp them something comparable. I understand that. The fucking price is inflated to the
it's
to the hilt
Oh,
to begin with,
yeah.
and they sold the same seat 3 fucking times.
Right.
Oh,
Did it cost
absolutely.
them what they sold it
No,
for?
not
Fuck
even
no.
close.
They're gonna sell it again 2 times on the
I'm
next
sure.
flight.
Oh, absolutely.
They're just like triple dipping,
Oh,
just putting
day
the
long.
firefighters to shame.
So bad.
I showed up at a I showed up at a gate one day, and they literally came over the PA and said, "We need 10 volunteers,
10.
Yeah.
10 volunteers to move to a different flight."
And you get a voucher and a fucking hand job and
And
a
I'm
free
like-
sandwich
I'm
and all
like,
this shit.
Fuck you! I'm not moving.
Oh, see, but
A.
then you have meat who's like, more,
How much
more,
is it? What else
please,
can I have?
more, please.
Gonna get a t-shirt, dude?
Oh no, I'm like, you're paying for this flight, you're paying for my next flight, you're now giving me $300 extra. Like, oh yeah, and they have to give you cash for it
Yeah.
when they bump it, not a ticket.
It's
cash.
still wild because it is an
It's
absolute
crazy.
grift.
Oh, it
It's
is.
just a total
It really
grift.
is.
Oh yeah, for a
Like,
$20
man, I
seat
got-
on a plane.
Kick ass deal
Yeah.
there, dude.
Oh yeah, I loved flying by myself.
Hey, the airlines.
It was the best thing. Oh my god, I had so many.
It's crazy.
What happened to the Troller Sky car? Did that ever
What?
come out?
What?
Troller Sky car. You ever heard of that?
Mm.
So back in the 80s, I think going on back 80s or maybe even the 90s, there's a company Troller that was for rich people. They were selling stock in this company that was going to make, cars that could fly.
Okay. Yeah.
And they had prototypes and stuff. It was before drones quadcopters got big, so they were, they had wings that folded out, and it went from a car supposed to be, drivable like a car, and then pilotable without more than a driver's license.
That's crazy.
So I don't remember if they ever brought them completely to market, but then drones started getting popular, and so people started making drone cars and all that shit.
God help us if we take to the skies.
It's just, yeah.
You can't drive on the road. Can you imagine?
Well, and who would control that, right? I mean, if you think about it,
that's why it hasn't happened
right.
yet.
At what altitude would you be able to fly? Probably not very high, right?
And
I wouldn't think.
are you drunk?
It would require a level of regulation that we just don't have the infrastructure
no
for,
way.
and who the fuck is going to watch it?
Right,
And what do you do?
exactly.
It's just going to be a lot of death and dismay,
Sky
shit
police.
falling out of the sky.
Well, and that's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Like, what do? You fly into somebody's house? Like, what?
Well, all these things they're like, they do have the like the quadcopter style
I know, I've
drones
seen
that you can
them,
own them and fly them around, and that's fucking crazy. But fortunately, there's not enough of them to create any kind of traffic
Well,
problem.
that's
But at the same time, there's no regulation to them other than FAA regulations. You
What's
can't be
the
within
thing-
certain airspace and stuff like that.
What's
there's
the
limits
thing
on
where
where
they
you can
fly
take
over the
them.
house here?
The hang gliders, the gliders.
Yeah, it's like a hang glider thing
Oh, the ultralights.
Yeah,
where it has like a fan behind it and
Yeah,
it's a car
it's
in the
ultralights,
front, and then
yeah.
it has the
It's a little
canopy over
little
the
go
top or
kart with
whatever.
fucking with a hang glider
Yes.
That's all it
doing
is,
a big
yes.
old ceiling
But
fan.
they're out here all the time, and they're just above the house.
That's what I'm saying. What you couldn't go with a car, you can't go that high. I mean, you gotta have
No, you can't
pressure
go super high.
regulation and all that other shit in the cockpit.
Yeah,
So
you can't
Well,
fly.
certain
Who
altitude.
communicates? Who's watching you?
Right.
There's traffic lights. Like, what do we?
Well, that's the thing. Airplane level flying is just not something you can just open up. So the
No,
vehicles that
no.
are airborne, you're talking like drone style and stuff, where they're going to be low, out of airplane range.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
100%.
otherwise it'd just be way too dangerous. But even then,
Who's what and what? Yeah, that's just
they have those ones. It's like, I think it's like 6 or 8 propellers, and it sits at a
seen-
weird.
I've
It
seen
sits
them, yeah.
it sits funky, and then it kind of stands up almost like a door wedge. And the way it flies is fucking weird, but it's pilotable by pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
It's like joystick standard, forward, backwards, up and down.
I'm good.
It's wild. It's really a cool machine, but at the same time, it's like you don't want a bunch of people with those things.
Yeah.
They're vertical takeoff, so you don't need any kind of runway and shit. You can just do it in your driveway.
Zoop, zip.
But you
Yeah,
have to
I'm
be out of town currently, I think.
It would be fun. It'd be
Oh, it
fun
would
to
be
do
fun.
it, but
I'm waiting for teleporters. I'll be in there.
yeah.
Cool with that.
You're waiting for teleporters, and what's the
Neuralink.
Neuralink?
Yeah. Well, self-driving vehicles is the first, that'll be the first teleporter.
Jack's gonna come over our Amazon Alexa and be like, "Hi guys,
Just
what are you doing?
put
What's
in
for
all this
dinner?
and go to sleep. And that
What are you
way it's
doing?
there. That's a teleporter.
That's when I saw the first, what was it, the Domino's self-delivery car that would just drive itself to your house and drop you pizza. I was like, what
This
the
is
fuck
my
that?
thing. Like, there's all the Waymo cars downtown
yeah,
that do
yeah.
that, and I'm like, I still have to get out and go get my thing, and yet I paid for you to drive it here. What the fudge? Seriously?
Yes, indeed.
I don't like the Waymo cars. They still freak me the hell
Uber
out.
Eats stick.
Will not do it. No.
I like the Waymo cars. I
No.
haven't been in the fully automated ones. We were on.
I won't go in them, but I've been stuck with all 5 of them around me where you're boxed in, and I'm like, this is death. This is how I die. This is it. Downtown
that's funny.
Phoenix, surrounded by Waymos.
Christine, you'll be fine flying by yourself.
She's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. She's going to get on the plane, and then they're going to drop her off here, and I'm going to go get her. I'm so excited.
So it's much easier to fly by yourself.
Wait, you've never flown? She's never flown at all?
No.
Never been on a plane?
I don't think so.
Awesome.
On a plane.
Oh, it's super fun. What airline is she going on?
It's a cool experience.
Southwest.
Oh, well.
She's going to be here on a Wednesday.
Hey, Southwest is probably the most.
Sit in the backwards facing seat.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Sit
They
in the
don't-
what?
I don't think they have them anymore.
Oh, that's too bad.
They got rid of them.
In the what?
Just the seats that face backwards.
The fronts, the front.
Oh,
row,
no, they don't
used
have
to
them
seats
anymore.
they used to have seats that face backwards.
Those were great.
Yeah, they don't have
I couldn't do
anymore.
it. I couldn't.
I know,
backwards.
but if you can ride in those seats, then the
But
world
it's
is
like
your oyster
being in a station
never
wagon
be
back in the
uncomfortable.
day.
in a plane.
Oh, it's
Because
true.
if you can make the flight on that thing, which you can, if it's your first experience, everything else is like a fucking first class dream.
It's great. I know. I might get to go. March, April, May. I might get to go to North Dakota.
See, when I fly by myself and I don't have to take my suit or anything like that, I try to pack enough that I can put one overhead and one
Just
under the
carry
seat.
on.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
Oh,
let-
especially yeah.
everybody does that. You want
That's what we're doing. We're going
the
to
goal
California.
is to avoid checking baggage,
Yeah.
and the problem is all those
The
fucking
airlines?
jerks that have their two things that are just tipping the scales of carry-on.
Yeah.
That the
Don't fit.
pre-board
You can't even
bitch with her
close the
giant fucking carry-on that takes up 3 spaces. And it's like, why isn't somebody calling her out on that shit? Please, somebody call her out on that shit.
Yeah.
The bag's too big. It's taking up too much space. That purse clearly doesn't fit under the seat.
It doesn't fit under your seat. Yeah, not at all. Not even close.
Well, I'll tell you what makes me laugh. And I've been flying a lot over the last couple of years.
Really?
I always try to get, for at least Southwest, I try to get the A-list, right? I try to get A so I can get on early.
Right.
But the number of fucking people that get on the plane before A1 through 15 is
The kids and the
unbelievable.
Wheelchairs,
cripples
unaccompanied
and the-
minors,
oh my
retards, jerk
God.
off to lab a friend. People named Steve.
Bob the second.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pre-board
come on
shit
in.
is- the pre-board
it's
groups are
The
retarded.
plane's halfway
unbelievable.
full before you're even
Seriously. I got on one day, the closest seat was in the middle of the fucking plane. I'm like, really? And I paid to upgrade.
You paid extra. Yeah.
1 through 15. I'm like, what a fucking moron I am.
Hey, they know what they're doing.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable. And was it Nashville I went to?
Oh, will Frontier call you? Well, because they want the money. That's
Yeah,
why,
they should.
Lisa.
But
They want you to check that bitch. Southwest ain't getting no more money if they throw it under the
but
plane,
I
so
think
they
I
don't
I
care.
think I was in Memphis, right?
They might start though.
I'm boarding a flight to come home. And there was 25 wheelchairs.
What?
I'm like, you're telling me? I swear to God, me and this other
25
guy,
cripples?
me and this other guy counted this. We're like, oh fuck no, you can't tell me none of those motherfuckers can walk down the jetway.
Hey, you know what?
And they even went around and said it. Can anybody walk, and you need to be assisted? You know, because they were
Yeah.
trying to lessen the amount of people.
But that's the thing.
Well, not even that.
Unbelievable.
Like, it delays everything because you have to have somebody push you down there, get you in, and guess what? You're only doing one wheelchair at a time
Yeah,
because
there's
those
only one-
aisles
there's-
are only
Well, there's only one ramp agent, so they
Well,
got
but
to
not
take
even-
somebody down,
and
bring him back up,
and
grab
take
the
somebody
next
down.
person.
That's 20
It's
minutes.
like, Jesus Christ.
That's more than 20 minutes.
Hey.
If there's 25 of them,
You know how you get a sky cap? You ask. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a doctor's note. You
No.
don't have to reason.
I know.
All you have to do is request a sky cap. Now the dude will take you in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. My mom and Pete do it all the time.
I mean, there's people that need it.
Oh, no,
100%.
absolutely.
People that can't walk, and I get that, but man, it's just gotten so out of. You ever watch that the Key and Peele?
Yeah.
It's a little short on.
I'm not sure if I've seen the
Oh, it's
one on that, but
fucking
I,
hilarious.
the only one of
About
theirs that,
that?
that sticks
Oh,
in my
yeah,
head
yeah,
is a
yeah,
zombie
yeah.
one. Their zombie one's my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
What
They're
the
funny as
fuck?
hell.
oh my goodness.
Oh man. Oh well. Well, good riddance to anybody who wants to leave the country. Get the fuck out.
Bye. I'll pay for your plane ticket.
Seriously.
It'll be on Frontier.
Spirit Airlines, your ass is out of here.
We'll send you on Delta. Maybe you'll end up upside down.
Bye, Felicia. Is it Delta that's always upside
It
down?
was Delta.
What did I missed whatever that joke
I don't
was.
know what happened. No, it flipped. It literally flipped the Alaska flight. The
Oh, no
Delta
shit.
flight
Flipped upside
flipped
down.
on its it flipped over. How the
A
fuck did that happen?
a full size
Yeah.
Full size
flipped over
big
on the
plane
runway.
upside down
on the runway.
on the runway.
Okay, well, on the runway.
Clearly
full
that.
size. It wasn't flying upside down.
No. it flipped.
No, well,
Okay.
I mean, you got upside.
It came in too hot,
Maybe
and it was a female pilot.
How'd you end up upside down?
About it, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. DEI.
Wow. On that note,
All right. Well,
what are we doing tomorrow?
we got to go prepare for our movie shoot tomorrow. So
Bang, bang, bang.
we're gonna skip out of here and go start planning.
Zombies. Sorry, what?
Wait, are we not doing music tonight?
We're not.
Motherfucker.
Why'd you bring your bass?
It's been at your house. I
It hasn't left.
the whole time.
It's still downstairs.
didn't need it for anything else.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
You guys are my
It's downstairs. Why would he take it somewhere to bring it back when he hasn't
I'm not playing anywhere else.
stayed downstairs?
Just counting on you
Oh,
guys.
crushed.
We're
it.
gonna be zombies tomorrow.
Yes. If it's not flooded, shouldn't be.
It will be flooded,
Mm.
but we're still gonna be zombies tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
Well, maybe
figure
just
it
don't go scout it.
We're gonna do it.
Somebody, one of us, any of us.
out. What, tonight?
What else are you gonna do? You just gonna make lists?
What?
What are you gonna
I
do?
don't know. We're
I
gonna
don't
figure it
give a
out.
fuck.
Okay.
Are there more garlic nuts?
Yes.
We will
Good.
talk to you guys next week.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Peace out.
Thanks,
See ya.
Payload.